From field number 3, this is the Labor Day Forest Cup Tournament. The girls under 16, it's going to be the FC Heat going against the Nffc Red. That's the home club, Knott's Forest Football Club. Hello again, everybody. I'm Greg K. Porter for GK Sports. We're at the game alongside Rebecca Warden. Let's get the lineups for both teams. Before we do that, the center ref has started his watch, and we're underway. First for the Heat, it's going to be Jalen Johnson. She's number 2. Renee Ahmed, number 3. Miko Detweiler, 4. Roxana Contreras, 5. Maritza Sanchez-Vasquez, 6. Michaela Dela Cruz is 7. 10, Amber Fox. 11, Madison Doherty. 12, Samantha Kells. 13, Haley Spice. 14, Teresa Reza Moda. 15, Yesenia Aquas Garcia. Diana Linares is 18. 20 is Kaylee Wright. 24 is Paulina Cruz. And 25 is Haley Perez. And that's a lineup for the Heat. Their keeper is Dulce Flores. And for Knott's Forest Football Club, their keeper is Brenna Hall. 2 is Naomi Love. 3, Luna Bellalou. 4, Kalea Lawless. 5, Madison Ruff. 6, Elani Suarez. Sydney Buchanan is 7. 8, Beatrice Diaz. 9, Emma Giesling. 10, Brooke Barrett. 11, Elisa Garcia. Maya Evans is 12. 13 is Cameron Abbott. 15, Natalie Brenz. And 16 is Madison Oliver. So Nffc Red, they have the soccer ball and a deflection, and it's past the byline. It's going to be a corner kick. So the first corner kick of the match for Knott's Forest Football Club. Don't know if this is being live streamed. We are working on that. Set up for that. And it's in the back of the net. A goal! Go, 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 go! Quickly, Nffc get on the board. They lead 1-0 on the goal by Luna Bellalou. So Nffc gets on the board in the 3rd minute of the match. And it is 1-0. In this girls under 16 match. Hopefully your day is going good. Hopefully your week has been going good on this Labor Day weekend 2019. I understand on the East Coast you're all setting yourself up for Hurricane Dorian, and hopefully you are in a good position to be away from any potential damage or storm surge from that hurricane coming up. The middle part of the county in this match, Hickman Fields over here in Clermont, in San Diego County, on a beautiful 80s day, the Saturday of Labor Day weekend. Heat FC now on the attack. They do get a strike. It's partially deflected. That strike that time by Paulina Cruz. And then now they get another one, and the save had to be made by Hall. $1-0 to score. Nffc Red leading in this match. On a beautiful goal by Luna Bellalou. In the back of the net. Along the right flank. Retreating back nicely that time was Cruz. Cross midfield. Getting a strike on it was Doherty, and it is out of play. So it'll be a goal kick in this 1-0 affair early on, only in the 5th minute of the match. I believe they're going 30-minute halves. So it's a 60-minute match. Hall drives it nearly upfield, but it's intercepted. Heat FC now with the strike that time by Detweiler, and it goes past the byline. So it'll be another goal kick for Knott's Forest Football Club Red. Down the left flank, nearly to midfield, but Knott's Forest, they win it. Send it across midfield now. Down the left flank. That's Garcia running onto it. Garcia outside the area. Service in the area now. Intercepted, but they're going to get another strike, a second ball. Lawless upfield looking for a teammate. Able to finally link up. Abbott now all the way back to the keeper. Abbott doesn't get the pass back, but Barrett gets it. And it passed back to Barrett, and it was in front of her by her teammate Madison Oliver. Here's a throw-in on the right flank now for the FC Heat. And it goes past the byline, and they're not able to link up that time. But it must have been touched out. And so now they're going to get a corner kick. So the FC Heat will get their first one of the match. Maya Evans sets it up. Or correction on that. That's Kells setting it up. Let's see which way Kells now on a bounce, and it trickles around, and then finally Nffc Red send it out of play. So they'll get another opportunity to throw it in from close to the area. A couple of players come in for Nffc Red. Enjoying the 1-0 lead here in the first half of action, if you just tuned in. It's more of a line drive again, a header to the back post, trying to get another strike, and they did, but not able to get a good strike on it. So it's a goal kick. And if you're FC Heat, you want to try to keep them from getting upfield. And done so nicely that time by Vasquez. But Nffc Red winning it. They give it away now on the turnover. Looking for a counterattack. That ball is out of play, and they'll get a chance to throw it in from their defensive half. FC Heat in the blue. With the white numbers, along the right flank now. It goes off the shoulder of Vasquez. She goes after it now. And will get to the soccer ball. Well, almost got to it. Just put pressure on the defender, and it's going to be a foul into space. So it'll be a free kick now. Nffc Red will have the free kick. Out of their own defensive third, enjoying the 1-0 lead. Maritza Sanchez Vasquez trying to get to it. Her teammates now trying to box Nffc Red in along that left flank. The FC Heat now with possession. Sent down to Central off of a big bounce now. And hit into the area. And it's a shot and a save. Hit nicely upfield. But on the intercept was Kells. But then the giveaway. Kells will have to play defense now. Is going across midfield with it is Giesling. Down the left flank for Nffc Red now. Into the area now. Not able to handle it. FC Heat. But under a lot of pressure that time, and it's going to be a foul. Doherty a little bit too much with the body, and a free kick for the FC Heat out of their own defensive third. You've been paying attention to us. We've done FC Heat before, since 2012. Different age groups. Right outside the area now. Cross midfield. But this is probably the first time that we've done FC Heat. Filmed them on the girls' side of the house. The other matches were boys' matches. This is only the second time we've ever filmed Knott's Forest on the girls' side. We never filmed them on the boys' side yet. But I say that word yet. Here's a throw-in from the left flank for Nffc Red. Enjoying the 1-0 lead. Halfway through, just about. First half. Or nearing it. And that one is hit hard, but not accurate enough. So no problem, and it'll be a goal kick. Rebecca Warden bringing you the sights and sounds. I'm Greg K. Porter. GK Sports. We're at the game. Off of a bounce. Trying to continue on that time. The FC Heat could not. So to give it away on the counterattack. To get Contreras to run onto it. Contreras again, a strike, but it's intercepted. FC Red now. To draw it back, trying to get their shape. They got a high line going on right now to the near side. Diaz. Quick little pass, and Diaz gets a return pass now. Diaz under a lot of pressure now. Cuts it inside now. Nifty little pass there to her teammate. That was Oliver. Suarez strikes it hard. It's intercepted. And now running onto it is Garcia, but taken away. And Garcia not able to get to that one. Eliani. Suarez had the right idea. Not able to get it to her teammate.
Come on, Maddie. We got to make an effort, Maddie. You got to make an effort. Let's go. Let's everybody work. Everybody work. Everybody work. Let's go. Go, go, go.
Evans drops it back. Diaz. Abbott. Intercepted by the FC Heat now. But knifing in there was Love. Giesling knocked out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in for the red and white numbers. In this 1-0 affair. Girls under 16 match. Labor Day Forest Cup tournament. Hit out of play by Detweiler. Miko trying to link up with a teammate on the outside, but not able to do so. The throw in Nffc Red. Try to work it down their left flank. Intercepted in the interior, but they get it back now.
Go, Maddie. Go, Maddie. Go, Maddie. Maddie, take this way.
Early ball. Too far away from Vasquez. Nffc Red now down their left flank. Get a nice line drive. Controlling nicely is Garcia. Getting it over to Suarez. Sending it back to defenders. Central defender now. Working into midfield. Good passing now by Nffc Red. Cross midfield. And it's out of play. Substitutions are going to occur in this 1-0 match. Beautiful end of summer day. And it might be, no, this is water break time. So on a second copy, you will see it says water break. And when that water break is over, we'll be right back on the live stream. Just hang with us for a couple of minutes. Sometimes the water breaks are very, very short. Water break time is just about over. In this 1-0 affair in the 3rd minute, Luna Bellaloo scored the goal for Knott's Forest Football Club in the red with the white numbers. FC Heat going to throw it in from the far side touchline. We are actually a little bit more than midway through the first half. Greg K. Porter, happy to be with you on this Labor Day weekend, along with Rebecca Warden, bringing you the sights and sound from field number 3. You just checked in with us. Hickman Fields up here in Claremont area of San Diego County. FC Heat now in their own 18 now. This is danger now. Trying to get another ball through, but could not. So the FC Heat, they work out of their own half across midfield now. Going to stretch the field, and that is now Suarez on the move. Suarez still with the soccer ball now. Getting resistance as it pops around, looking for somebody on the wide side now. Chasing after is Buchanan, and it is still in the field of play. Buchanan sends it upfield now. The grass cutter, it's intercepted though by Nffc Red towards midfield now. That's with it now is Garcia. Sending it out wide. Garcia looking for the return pass, just quiet. Couldn't get it that time. On a good intercept by FC Heat. Garcia gets that return pass. It's danger for the keeper because she's in. Good defensive play that time. The free kick now coming up for the FC Heat after the foul. Intercepted. In FC Red, and that ball is out of play. Substitutions coming in. A header, and it's into the back of the net. Goal! Go, 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 goal! Looks like it was Vasquez that put it into the back of the net in the 20th minute. So, nevertheless, you saw it better than I did. If I'm wrong as far as the number who put it in the back of the net and the player's name, but nevertheless, it's 1-1 in this match. We got a correction as far as keeper. Kaylee Wright is actually the keeper. The center defender is Dolce Flores, who's made that big play that time a few minutes ago on keeping Garcia, the dangerous one, and she makes another one against Garcia from getting to the soccer ball. Garcia has been pretty dangerous in red and white numbers. 1-1 is your match score right now. Here's the throw-in now for the Knott's Forest Red. Football Club. FC Heat winning it as they finally get onto the board before the end of this first half. 21st minute now of the match. In the Central. Bren's had a good pass and a save. Nice save that time by Wright. So Wright had to make her toughest save of the match so far. And a big save that time. As Notts Forest Red ladies were trying to retake the lead. Spice to the attacking third now. Trying to run onto it as Vasquez sends it out wide now. Gets her teammate to run onto it, but just couldn't control it that time. Heavy touch. And it'll be a goal kick here in the 22nd minute of the first half. The breeze coming in, and I mentioned it was in the 80s. But boy, it's a very comfortable 80s right here with the breeze coming in. Nice play by Flores, getting over to the space and sending it out of play. So Notts Forest Red, they're in the attacking third, though, and they'll throw it in from their left flank. In this 1-1 affair, level match. Throw towards the area, but getting over there, playing good defense that time, was Garcia, but maybe too good a defense, and it results in a free kick. Substitution's going to occur for Notts Forest Red. Coming out of the match is Maya Evans. And now into the match is Buchanan. She'll help out on this free kick. Cross the width of the area. Diaz trying to get to it. But FC Heat winning it. Sending it on a big bounce in the Central. Nffc Red back to their keeper. Hall driving it up. The midfield intercepted. Nicely done that time by Kells. But they get it back on a counterattack on an early ball now. To the dangerous one. Garcia on the outside. But she's being marked heavily by Flores. Flores trying to stay with her. Flores still there. They both go down. And the center ref says play on now. Off a deflection. To the outside. 50-50 ball. Kells trying to get to it, but winning it is Nffc Red now. Toward the Central. To the near side for Beatrice Diaz. Diaz now. A bending ball, but not able to have anybody on the backside, so the striker was trying to chase the ball down and had too much pace on it that time. In the level match, drawing to the last few minutes of the match now. Nffc Red having to retreat all the way back to their own defensive third in their own box there. But they're able to work it out of the dangerous area and down the left flank. Not a play. But better to have it in the other team's side of the field than in your own. Substitutions are coming in for FC Heat. Out of the North County area, FC Heat. Escondido. Madison Ruff is into the match. Or, correction, Roxana Contreras is into the match, and Ahmed is into the match. Lawless now on the intercept. Here's Oliver now, Madison Oliver now, working defenders, and that's Flores all the way back now, but nobody there to link up with. Good offensive play in the mindset, but you got to have somebody on the wing working with you. So Flores sets it up for her keeper, or she's going to take it herself. In this level match, 1-1. About ready to draw close here. The FC Heat now across midfield, trying to retrieve it in the attacking third. It is sent off the FC Heat player, and it's going to be a throw-in for Nffc Red. Outside their area now. Trying to work it upfield, but they're getting pressure. And they give it away now. The FC Heat have the soccer ball. And here's a strike, but too much pace on it that time for Cruz to get to it. Cross midfield. Nffc Red now. Center defender driving it. Flores wins it. Sends it off to her left. Swept towards the central, but taken away now. Nicely done. Suarez. Suarez's pass is intercepted. Into space. FC Heat winning it. Sent up in the air. 50-50 ball. FC Heat. They can't win it now, so here comes Nffc Red now. Outside the area now. Here's a service now on the backside and just could not link up with De La Cruz. Michaela saw that one whiz just a little bit in front of her before she could get a cleat on it. So on the near side, it'll be a throw-in. Hopefully you're enjoying the match. This is about ready to close out here in the first half in Southern California, the San Diego area. Don't know if this is actually live streamed or not. That's the attempt. But if it is, that's the case. If not, hopefully you catch it on the second copy. Retreating back to go get it is Diaz. Sending it all the way up field a little bit. But the FC Heat now trying to get possession, and they can't now. As a beautiful cut inside that time by Brenz. And then now down to central. This one's going to be a tough one, but just off to the left. Shot by Madison Oliver in a bid to try to take the lead. Just a little bit off that time. Not a bad run that time, and a good counterattack by the FC Heat Red. And let's see. There's going to be a couple of players coming in. De La Cruz is coming in. And also Madison Doherty's back into the match. They get a fresh player on the other side for Nffc Red. It's coming out is Diaz. Finally getting a rest. She's played almost the first half. And substituted in by Naomi Love. On the near side, Nffc Red. In the red and black. Buchanan, who just came into the match. Trying to work the action on the near side. Love on the throw-in. Love trying to get it. Cannot. FC Heat. And that ball, it goes out of play. Almost over the fence on the near side. Very little bit of area on the near side. There's a fence right behind Rebecca Warden, our camera person. Camera woman. The near side. And that's the end of the first half. Pretty much right on it as far as our ticker is concerned. Hopefully you enjoyed all of the action in the first half. It is a 1-1 level match at halftime. Stick with us. If it's on the live stream, it'll be about 10 to 15 minutes, and we'll be right back. It's not on the live stream. If it's on the digital second copy, that highlights from the first half is going to begin right now. Second half. Shift colors for all you sailors out there, past and present. We're underway here in the second half. 1-1 match. In the first half, Luna Bellalou scored the goal for Notts Forest Football Club to open up the scoring of the match in the 3rd minute. And it went almost the whole first half before along came the 20th minute. And that's when Maritza Sanchez-Vasquez scored the goal for FC Heat to tie up the match. So, obviously, both teams are shift ends of the field. And Nffc Red going from left to right and right to left now is the FC Heat. Who will be able to find a way to take the lead and have it stand up? Ball sent into the area. This is danger now, and it's off to the right of the near post. On the shot by Oliver. So danger averted that time for the FC Heat. Flores almost up to midfield but intercepted.
Strong.
50-50 ball.
Stay with it.
Suarez. But her pass is intercepted.
Keep going.
Staying with it is Barrett now. Barrett, the taller player, sending it in some space, but Flores intercepts it. Sends it upfield. Can't get a teammate to run onto it. So Nffc with possession again now. Into the central, just above the circle. Bellalou, who scored the first goal of the match.
Come on, Michaela.
Brooke Barrett now. Sending it into space. Here's Bellalou now. In the area now. Trying to find somebody in the central. Does so. Nffc Red still keeping possession. This is problemsome now for the FC Heat now. Still getting a shot off. Good defensive play, though. Not allowing that shot to be accurate enough. Helping out the keeper. You've got to do that play good on both sides of the soccer ball. Greg K. Porter, happy to be with you, along with Rebecca Warden, bringing you the sights and sounds.
First time.
This game has shown up as a possibility on the live stream. So if you never actually saw it as a live stream, bear with us, because that means we're getting closer to actually having that live stream. We're going to have a championship match of this tournament, and we're going to try it again. But nevertheless, if you are watching this one, you're watching it on the second copy. That's why we make 3 copies. Highlights, second copy, and live stream when things are working the right way.
Wide. Keep going.
In the 4th minute, the FC Heat on the attack now. For the first time in the second half, this is Detweiler now. Detweiler sends a ball towards the near side. De La Cruz going after it, and it is sent out of play. In this 1-1 draw, hopefully you are enjoying the action so far. The Labor Day Forest Cup tournament. Center ref. Maybe the players are a little bit too close to the field, and he wants them to move a little bit more away from the field in their warm-ups for the next game. Looks like that's what the case is. Intercepted and knocked out of play.
Up, Yesenia. Up. This is where you go score.
Actually, that was supposed to be a pass, and it did not turn out to be. It was a bad touch that time. So the FC Heat will take advantage of the opportunity if they can. Lawless hits it upfield, but it's intercepted by the FC Heat. Just outside the area. Nffc trying to continue on, and they're going to do so now. Bellalou scored the goal, the first one of the match. Bellalou and sends a shot, and she's off with that shot that time. Just didn't hit it right. Not being able to draw at least a save by the keeper or put it into the back of the net. Flores now will get it going for the FC Heat in the 7th minute of the match. Of the second half, that is. So you add to 30, the 37th minute of the match. To the near side. And a good hard shot that time by Lawless. And making the save was Kaylee Wright. Off of a high bounce. Waiting for it to drop and getting back to it that time was rough. Back to her defenders and her keeper. Ball knuckling into the air, and now Nffc Red winning it, and across midfield quickly with it is Lawless now. Lawless just outside the area. Lawless in the area. Shot and a save by Wright. Wright went down to her knees to make that save. Had a little steam on it that time by Lawless. Nice run. Near side.
Go, Michaela, run! Run, Michaela! Don't stop!
Kayla De La Cruz heading that ball over in some space now, trying to retrieve it and forcing the outside defender to send it out of play. Madison Ruff says, you know what? I got to get this out of play. De La Cruz is coming quickly. Off of a bounce, no call. Or is there a call? I guess there is. A free kick. Coming up now for Nffc Red. All knotted up in a 1-1 tie here in the second half, the early parts of it. Cameron Abbott. Abbott getting the ball to Eliani Suarez, and her pass to the central now. Here's a shot, and a save is made. Madison Oliver got her cleat onto it and got a shot off. Cross midfield now. De La Cruz gets her cleat on it, has her teammate now, sends it forward to the near side of the field for the FC Heat. Cross midfield now. FC Heat toward the area. Trying to get a runner onto that. It was Lawless. He just could not possess it. And it is out of play. There'll be a throw-in now. Substitutions. 3 players coming in for the FC Heat. Marisa Sanchez-Vasquez coming into the match along with Paulina Cruz. She's 24. Sanchez is 6. And number 2 is Jaylyn Johnson. The FC Heat now will throw it in. Coming on the 40th minute of the match. They're only going to play 60. In this girls under 16 match. Again, if the live stream is actually going, hopefully your day is going good. Whatever time of day it is, you're watching this match. Hope you're safe over there on the East Coast there, along the Eastern Seaboard, Florida net. As the shot and the save, nicely done that time by Hall, the keeper. On a good strong run. Kalia Lawless now. Lawless, a left-footed strike and misses her teammate, streaking down the central that time. Madison Oliver. Nffc red now. They'll get another shot at a save that time. By Wright. In close. The 6-yard box. Good work that time by Notts Forest red.
Get there! Miko, I need you out, Miko!
But not able to get what they wanted out of that. And that's a goal into the back of the net. Abbott
Stay, Paulina, stay.
sends it to the near side. That's Evans.
Hey, you ready? Hey,
Maya Evans now.
there it is.
Gets it to her teammate, Eliani Suarez. Suarez cuts it inside. Eliani still on the soccer ball now. Sends it to the outside. It's intercepted by the FC Heat. Helping out to get back there was Linares. Diana in its space. Johnson. And it is going to be out of play. It was knocked out by the Notts Forest red team. So now it's going to be a throw-in. FC Heat will throw it in out of their own half. 12 minutes gone here in the second half. They'll have a water break like they did in the first half in a few minutes. 80-degree temperatures. It's all jurisdiction of the two teams. The tournaments have things embedded as far as when the water breaks are taken, if they're taken, based on age groups and stuff. A lot of factors go in. It's not an automatic in the summertime.
Go on, Paulina.
So the FC Heat will throw it in out of their own defensive third.
Go on, Haley.
In a level match with the Notts Forest Football Club, girls under 16.
Go, Paulina.
Early ball now, but nobody's going to be able to get to it. Turns out to be a save now for Hall. Hall drops it off. Center defender has it. Nffc on the attack now. But Flores meets that soccer ball and drives it all the way down the field.
Jalen, help! Keep going, Miko.
On the near side.
Stay with the play, Haley. There it is. Come on, Haley, strong! Again.
Suarez double teamed and taken away, the FC Heat. But the ball went in the wrong direction now. So Cruz having to protect in that space. Sometimes that happens. You don't get the strike that you want. A completely wrong direction. So it's a throw-in for NFFC Red.
Run through.
Eliani Suarez
Hard!
on the outside. Her teammate couldn't handle it.
Go.
So
Go, Marissa.
it's back upfield now. In the central. Being tough with it that time was Abbott. Her teammate's trying to gain possession but cannot, and so
Keep working.
they're going to have to retreat back. Brooke Barrett on the near side. Barrett, and it is out of play. Lawless came back to help out. And that is the end of the first period before the water break. And so it's water break time, and then we'll be right back with the last period of this second half in just a little bit. Stick with us. After the water break now, in a 1-1 level match,
Go, Marissa, go. Here it comes. Go. Grab.
Renz upfield to Oliver. Oliver now had a shot a little while ago and wins it this time with a goal. Go, 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 goal. Madison Oliver had a shot a while ago, and then this time a lot more accurate with the shot. In the 18th minute of the second half. So the 48th minute of the match. It is 2-1, not forced. Still plenty of time for the FC Heat. But just like in the first half, it is the exact same thing. Where the Nffc Red
Miko, what are we doing back there, Miko? Come on.
taking the lead again. Emma Giesling on the intercept. Nicely done. Giesling on the near side. Not able to link up with Brenz.
Hurry, it's our ball.
So the FC Heat will throw it in. Don't have to panic. They got plenty of time here in the second half. But every time the ball does go out of play, it's an advantage
Stop, please. Stop.
for Nffc Red.
Haley, come take a break.
Substitutions going to occur on the near side. Samantha Kells comes into the match.
Up.
Suarez.
Stay with it.
50-50 ball, and a save is made. Nicely done by Wright.
Come on, Maritza. Miko.
They're down by 1 goal, but they cannot afford to go down by 2. The game is too hotly contested, evenly matched. If you're the FC Heat, if you're Nffc Red, you want to put that goal into the back of the net.
Come on, Miko.
Give yourself enough space for the victory in this match. Flores sending it upfield, but intercepted nicely by Giesling. In some space, couldn't find her teammate. So in the deep back, FC Heat now in the attacking third. Now running on to it, that's Suarez, or Vasquez, and it is out of play. And it's going to be a corner kick. Out of play by Nffc Red. Good run by Vasquez. So let's see what the FC Heat do with it now. In-swinger. In the area. Sent back out. And it's going to be past the byline. That time by Kells.
Stop. Outside.
De La Cruz comes back into the match.
Right there, Michaela.
Hall, the keeper, drives it up the central now off of a heavy bounce now. Cross midfield now. Garcia runs onto it. Elise Garcia now. Line drive. Can't get her teammate to control it. Too much of a line drive. Suarez.
Quick pass!
All the way down the left flank. This is De La Cruz. De La Cruz now dispossessed. And upfield with it. Nffc Red. Down their right flank. The dangerous Oliver, who scored here in the second half in the 48th minute, and it is out of play now. They'll get a chance to throw it in. Try to get it to Oliver, could not. Knifing upfield, coming up from the back is Barrett now. Barrett, left-footed strike to the outside, a shot and a save. Pretty good shot that time and a good save by Wright. Wright's played well in this match. Keep it close. Her team down by a goal. Off of Barrett now. In the FC Heat, they have it. De La Cruz tries to go to the outside. It's got intercepted. Giesling. Diaz. Saw her on the near side in the first half. She's over there on the outside. We're in NFFC red now. Down the right flank now. Now it's Forrest now, and they are in the area. It got intercepted, but they're going to get a hard shot and a save on the play. Good hard shot that time by Emma Giesling, trying to put one into the back of the net and basically give them the victory. But the save was made by Kaylee Wright. Here they come again now, right side the area, and a save again by Wright. Another one, and it's over the top of Fred.
Stop, please. Stop.
Sending balls at Wright, and she's been able to make the saves. 2-1 score. About 6 minutes left to go in the match. Coming in, the match is Roxana Contreras. Stick with us, don't go anywhere. It's going to be a good finish. Here's a shot and a save, another kick save by Wright. And they're going to try to send another one at her, and it corkscrews, and Wright will dive on it. Good play, getting off her line, getting to the soccer ball. Back in my day, they said you eat your Wheaties. And Wright has done that if she was back in my day, because she has played with a lot of energy in this match, ready to go. Her teammates have needed it. But they're not going to keep trying. Not Forrest Red. Here is Emma Giesling again. Giesling makes a nice athletic move now. Tries it again. Her teammate tries to get a strike. And they will not get a shot, or will they? No, they won't. Beautiful job that time by Doherty. Trying to set it up for a tough shot for Wright to try to make the save, and it did not happen. Good play by Doherty to get it out of danger. 2-1. Inside 5 minutes left to go in the match. NFFC Red trying to end this match. If they can put one in the back of the net. If you're FC Heat, you got to get it out of your own defensive half. And here's De La Cruz to do that now. De La Cruz now upfield, but being warded off away from the soccer ball. And it is out of play. But it'll be a throw-in for the FC Heat. Substitution's going to come first. In the 3rd minute, Luna Bellalou scored the goal to open up the scoring in the match. And in the 20th minute, it was Maritza Sanchez-Vasquez for the FC Heat to tie it up. And then the go-ahead goal here in the second half in the 48th minute by Madison Oliver for Knott's Forest Football Club. And it'll stand up unless FC Heat can do something about it in this last 4 minutes left to play in the match. Or change. The throw-in for the FC Heat. Starting to get on urgency time for them. De La Cruz, the nice header towards the central now. Trying to get another strike. They get a second ball, and De La Cruz just couldn't quite get to it that time. Midfield now, back in on the counterattack now. This is a dangerous one. Garcia coming off her line is right. Right now, will drive it upfield. Off a deflection. Giesling back to her teammate. Nearly midfield in the center circle. Midfielders want to work it across, and they do. They send it across towards Diaz. Diaz now. Beatrice Diaz now. Cuts it inside now. Beatrice still on a soccer ball. Nice little nifty pass. A shot, and it's off the side of the frame. So it's a goal kick. Coming up. Flores will try and drive it as far as she can upfield. Gets it to her teammate. That's Vasquez who scored the goal. Over to Johnson now. Up forward. Back to Vasquez, but it's taken away. In some space. Chasing after is Contreras. Contreras wins it now. Went off of Vasquez. She couldn't handle it. And down the right flank. So Nffc red. They have possession, but now they give it away. Miko Detweiler in the space. Nicely done. Intercepting the soccer ball. De La Cruz will try to get back to it, but cannot. To the near side. Nffc red now. On the run is Brenz. Natalie Brenz now. Her pass is intercepted by Flores. Brenz again. Intercepted. Whizzes by a few players, but then it goes over to the dangerous Giesling now. 50-50 ball. Corkscrews over, and a save is made by Wright. Couple minutes left to go. Urgency time now. Can't have it in your own defensive half if you're the all blue with the white numbers. Substitution is going to occur very quickly now. Doherty into the match. Flores is going to be, Doherty's going to be moved as a defender. Flores is going to be up front now for the FC Heat. De La Cruz tries to get it. A foul and a free kick now for the FC Heat. Center ref will be looking at his watch soon. Madison Doherty. It's a way to eat up time off the clock. Nffc red is things you learn as you get older and older in this sport. It's the ball with geometric designs of the world's most famous sport, football! In most countries, soccer here. And the final score of this girls under 16 match, 2-1. Notts Forest Football Club over the FC Heat. Hopefully you enjoyed all of the action of field number 3, the Forest Cup Labor Day tournament. Really good match. Don't forget our one-stop shop. That's gksports.org. All you got to do is go there. We have all our social media pages, and you can follow us on Twitter. You can follow us on Facebook. We're always giving you what's happening as far as the high school scenarios and everything else. Check out our pictures on Instagram as well. For Rebecca Warden, I'm Greg K. Porter saying so long from field number 3, Hickam Fields in Claremont. Hopefully we see you out there next time. Bye now.